Hey, good morning everybody. I'm Chris at Wolf Ridge Manufacturing. And today is June 29th and we are out in the wood yard. Let's get something we don't get to do very often here. We are going to compare two machines. We had one of our subscribers is considering one of our box wedge machines, and he was curious about the normal engine package with the GX 630 Honda and the normal 28 gallon pump versus a 25 horsepower machine with the 38 gallon pump. And normally we don't get to do something like this because as we build and QC the machines, we generally ship them out right away. These two happen to be here yet, just waiting on the final payments so we can ship out. And so it gives us an opportunity to run these two machines side by side. Enjoy. Let's do a little walk around quick and show you what we're working with. All right. Two basically identical machines aside from the engine and hydraulics package. This one here is our standard unit. Has a Honda GX 630, 28 gallon pump. Still comes with oil cooler, auto cycle, 5-inch cylinder with a 4-inch rod. And then this one over here is our Kubota diesel upgrade. So that'll have a 25 horsepower Kubota diesel, 38 gallon pump, all the same oil cooler, hydraulic tank. A little bigger fuel tank here. We have a 14 gallon diesel fuel tank for that bad boy. And then we run some bigger valves. And of course, the engine control mount is up on the top up here as well. So the basic difference between these two machines is going to be your cycle time. They are both going to have the same amount of splitting force, but with that bigger engine and bigger pump on this bad boy right here, you'll see that this one has a faster cycle time. And it's about 2 seconds difference roughly. We got these babies warming up. We got some white oak here, white oak rounds, probably in that 18 to 20 inch range here. We're kind of limited on what we have for logs. You see most of this stuff here is 8 to 12 inch diameter, maybe some 15s in there. But we don't have like a big tree service lot where they can drop off big rounds. We don't, we basically buy the logs and cut those and split them. So, all right, in case you haven't met my lovely assistant here, this is Wolfgang. We call him Paco. He's gonna sign autographs at the show later. So you make sure you ask for his autograph when you get to the show in Boonville. All right, just throwing that out there. So he's gonna run the normal machine and I'm gonna run the big dog, the diesel. So, you up for this challenge here, Wolfgang? You got to keep up.
Oh, absolutely. I've been thinking about it all morning how I'm going to keep up with that diesel.
All right. Well, I think you're going to be outmatched on this one.
Oh, I'm thinking so.
Anyways, guys, hang tight. We're going to get to splitting with the two big dog HDIs, 35-ton box wedge machines. Hope you enjoy. All right, we're going to get throttled up here. And Ben's gonna give us the signal when to get started, and hopefully this all turns out good. Hang tight, we'll see. that was pretty fun. We don't get to race very often. But you see that diesel has a little bit faster cycle time, and they give me the knotty wood. They give Wolfgang all the straight stuff, and they gave me the big knotty one. You see that? You guys saw that, right? So anyways, that's the difference. There's a 2-second cycle time difference. That's out and back. The diesel is about 5.5 seconds, where the gas 20 horsepower unit is about 7 seconds, 7.5 seconds, right in that range. So that's the difference between the two. Obviously the Kubota, those are built to last, so, and the engine cost, there's a pretty significant upgrade cost. But if you're doing hundreds of cords a year, the diesel might be something you'd want to consider. Or the 25 horsepower gas engine also. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thanks again to my lovely assistants, Ben and, hold on 1 second. My lovely assistants over here, Ben and Wolfgang. These two guys will be with us at the Boonville show.
So I think they like the red beard coming from you.
I'm not the lumberjack looking kind of character though.
I'm just overweight.
All right, so anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button, and we hope to see you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. You guys take care. Have a good one. All right, so one last thing before we go. We always get a question about how to switch out the box wedge for the single knife and vice versa. So here we have the single knife with the adjustable 4-way wedge. This adjusts by moving this bolt. You have 6 different notches for that 4-way to set in. So if you have a box wedge machine, you're not limited to having a box wedge. You can also switch this out, do a load of boiler wood or indoor stove wood. You just don't have the hydraulic wedge height. So the reason why we don't have that adjustable height is we want to have our consistency with the box wedge. But you can still run indoor stove wood, still run a 4-way wedge instead of the box wedge. Say you have some knotty rounds, the 4-way wedge is still available to run those knotty rounds, and you can make boiler wood out of it, or bigger stuff for people that want to heat their house. So anyways, I'm going to take this box wedge out and show you how to convert it to a single knife and the 4-way wedge, and we'll do that real quick. So first off, we're going to pull out our heavy duty pullback arm, and we can set that aside. And then there's a pin right underneath here, a 1-inch pin that holds that in place. Set that aside, and then you take this bad boy out. You take this.
Start over. You don't want to fucking post that.
So then you get your lovely assistant to help with this 80-pound box wedge, and you lift it out. So there we go. That's out. We're not chopping Ben's fingers off, and we'll get this baby out of the way. Like that. And we're going to set this bad boy in, pull our extra pin out, and that drops in like so, and pins in place underneath the beam. So that is how that all works. Make sure you have a lovely assistant, and make sure you get their autograph at Boonville.